Hi everybody. I was doing some testing in Acumatica's 24R1 and came across these actions on the generic inquiry screen: publish to the UI and unpublish. And I had read about these, but it's the first time I'm encountering it and thought I would share. These effectively replace the make visible on the UI checkbox that was formerly right here, and they work with the changes that are Acumatica across the board in the access rights, where they removed the not set option. And so if I click on publish to the UI, I can see the three access right levels I can choose from. I can set to granted for all roles, revoked for all roles, and I can copy access rights from an existing screen. I'm going to start out doing set to revoked for all roles and publish. And I'm going to view the inquiry. And my screen's going to load to all zeros for the screen ID, indicating some trouble with the access rights. I still get the results that way, but here if I go to access rights, I get an error, so I can't directly go and set even just a role or two for access using that route. There's another way we could go around, but it's probably faster to come back here and fix that. So we'll publish to the UI and we'll set to granted for all roles just to see the results there. And as you would expect, our screen ID loads appropriately. The access rights allow me to load them and view, and we've got every role in the system with the delete access rights here. And I'm going to go back and we're going to go to publish to the UI, and this time we're going to pick the copy access rights from screen, and I'm just going to pick print jobs. It's a similar screen to what I'm trying to push here, so we'll publish, and we're going to go view the inquiry, and we're going to check out the access rights. So we've got just Acumatica support and administrator with this delete access right. Everyone else is revoked, and just to kind of show within this, there is no more not set. As mentioned, you're either revoked or you've got some level of access. So that's a major change, and for me a major upgrade in my opinion, because formerly if you neglected to set the access rights for a new inquiry that you just shared out on the user interface, then that means everyone would get the not set access role, and that also means everyone would have access. So if that was a mistake, then all of a sudden you've got everyone in the system with the ability to view the inquiry. And so this is a huge upgrade, a huge positive change. Might take some getting used to. You do have to be very careful when you publish to the UI. It resets the Acumatica site. You're going to be kicked. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't do that. You can do this all day long. It's not going to impact anybody. I do want to show, if you unpublish here, now this, I've got kind of a custom screen ID, starts with TR. If I unpublish this, wait a second. If I unpublish this, I do get a warning here. It says the settings for access rights and the screen ID for the current generic inquiry will be lost. So if I hit OK, notice all these screens go away, or these fields get wiped out, and they are truly wiped out. If I go back to publish, I have lost that screen ID, and it's setting me back to data views, so it doesn't recall where it was or anything like that. So be wary of that. I put that on my clipboard so I would get it back, and then I'm going to stick this back where I wanted it. But just beware, if you unpublish, you're losing some of the things you had in there. And now it's wanting to copy access rights from generic inquiry. So I'm going to go back to print jobs just to highlight, and I'm going to publish. So that's how you know it is published. If you see all this, there's not a box or anything like that, but if you see all this, you'll know it's published there, and just be aware you're losing some of these things when you unpublish. You'll have to fill it back in. Curious what everybody thinks. Let me know. Thank you.